Now, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, we are revisiting the Korean Grand Prix. The last time we raced there was in 2013, pretty much 8 years ago now, a long time ago, but it feels like yesterday. And of course, the man to win that race, the very last race, was Sebastian Vettel. So I thought to myself, why don't we revisit the circuit with some 2021 Formula 1 cars, 8 years on from the last time we raced there with V8 Formula 1 cars, and see what it would be like if Korea was to ever reappear on the F1 calendar again. So today we're driving as Seb Vettel in the Aston Martin, and we're going to see what happens. As always, these videos that I do with kind of experimental / fantasy scenarios, I'll make them on Assetto Corsa. So if you have the game on PC, I'll leave the mods that you can use down below in the description, so go check those out. But anyway, we're going to jump into it. Like, subscribe for more content like this, and leave track suggestions possibly down below. I might do some more of these in the future, and yeah, let's see what happens. Before we jump into the race, we're going to go for a quick reconnaissance lap to kind of remember what the layout was like. We're going to use 3 DRS zones to kind of keep it what would be somewhat realistic to real life nowadays. So the pit straight and the 2 back straight. So here we go, setting up the lap through the final corner then. Now we can just floor it on the throttle through the long right. We then open DRS here for the first DRS zone. Down towards turn 1 to try and pick a braking point. I'm going to guess here and see if I get it right. Down a second gear, a little bit wide there. On the power though, out of there, nicely done. Open DRS. Long run down towards turn 3 here. Just going to hit that top speed. Try and spot the braking point again. More or less 100 meter board. Let's see what that is. There it is. Down a second gear, back in, trying to drift round. We managed to pull off a nice little drift there. DRS open again. As we head down the final of the long straights. Now into a tight Mickey Mouse section. Easy to get this one wrong. These cars definitely struggle in the low speed. That's where the old cars 8 years ago were a lot better in this section. They were a lot more smaller, lighter, more agile, and these cars will struggle a lot more. On the power again though, the best part of the track, these flat out corners here, just carrying that momentum all the way through this section, which is so good. Little downshift through here, using the curb into the heavy brake zone. 90-degree corner, quickly back on the throttle, and now into a series of swooping corners through here, which these cars would be terrible in terms of dirty to follow with, but you never know. From next year onwards, with next year's cars, could be better through this tricky left-hander where there's no run-off curb, so you've got to be careful to not get onto the grass. Blind, slightly off camber, over the hill right, and then into a series of left-handers to end the lap. Don't throw it away now, and then keep it flat through here. Final corner, running up to the line. And the lap is going to be a 1:35.9. So there we go. That's a little lap time we've set. No idea if that's good or not, but we're now going to move into a race with some AI cars and have a bit more fun. Well, here we are then. The Korean Grand Prix, the famous Korean bridge that we had on the pit straight. Sebastian Vettel starting from P20 for the Aston Martin team, and we've got a full grid of cars ahead of us here, 20 car grid. It's going to be carnage, it's going to be fun. You guys know by now, Assetto Corsa is all over the place. So yeah, 8 laps ahead of us this race, and we're running in 98% difficulty out of 100. So it's going to be interesting. For this race, unlike the hot lap we just did, I'm going to use the straight T-cam because that gives me the option of using a virtual mirror, which I can be honest, I'm going to need quite badly. So let's jump into the action and let's see what happens. Well, here we go. The lights are on. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we can have a bit of fun. The AI seem pretty well behaved around here, so that's going to make for an interesting video. Lights on, away we go. I'll never know how to get a good start on this, I really don't. But either way, down towards turn 1 here. Let's see if we can find a bit of space through the middle here. A little bit of a gap appearing. We're going to just creep through it. Through turn 2, leaving a bit of room on the inside there for the Williams of Nicholas Latifi. Let's see if we can get the momentum though, heading down towards turn 3. We've got Russell coming on our right hand side, so we're going to go 3 wide here into the hairpin. But I managed to break the latest. Picking up the inside line, we get a little bit of a tag in the rear. That's okay though, we managed to recover, and look at this, we're actually going to get Stroll as well, so that's going to promote us up into P15 if we can get this moved on. On the brakes we go. Stroll though goes back up the inside here on the cutback, but we managed to just about defend it. We see it coming and we close the door, so 15th for us so far on lap 1. And I've got to say, The AI are just extremely well behaved around here compared to other tracks. Oh my goodness me, I almost ran into the back of Ocon there completely. Had to get out of it. That was close. A bit too close to be fair. Let's see if we can go for a little pass here on the outside of Ocon, looking for the move. Didn't quite get the drive though. I tried fourth gear for a bit of traction. Didn't really work though. But so far, good first lap from us. 7 more laps ahead of us, and we'll get DRS starting from lap 3. The AI are going to use theirs straight away, but we're going to wait and keep it realistic to some extent. Right, let's see if we can set up Ocon for the overtake here. If I can just get the drive through here. That's good. That's very, very good. Out the final corner. Let's try and get this moved on here. Down towards turn 1. Can we outbrake Esteban Ocon? Yes, we can. Bit of contact there as Ocon tries to hang on. I'm giving him a bit of a squeeze, and we managed to just force him off the road. So that's going to be P14 for us now. On to lap 2. Let's see. So we've got Giovinazzi next. After that, it's Tsunoda and Alonso, and then Raikkonen. So that's our path to the top 10. Seems like they are a little bit cautious on the braking, so that could be a potential opportunity. Meanwhile, behind Stroll, completely dive bombing Ocon there. So Stroll wanting to fight back as well. Let's see if we can get Giovinazzi here through this slow section. Easy does it. I can definitely set him up out of the exit here. Open up the left as much as possible. Try and get the drive out of there. That's good. Let's see if we can get close through here. Yeah, that's nice. Learnt my lesson from the last lap, so that's a potential AI weakness through there. Can we get Tsunoda as well? Up the inside we go. Bit of a dive, bit of contact, it's a bit scruffy. Bit of my fault there, just understeered a bit too much into that corner, but we managed to avoid serious contact. Luckily I've got damage off. But Giovinazzi got back through. Cheeky bastard. Let's see if we can line him back up for the pass here. Do I fancy this? Not quite. Definitely starting to see whether AI have some weaknesses now. There we go, line this one up. A little bit of a lift through there. Down towards turn 1. DRS, we can now use it on the brakes. Nice, clean move there. Oh, back in trying to snap. Right, let's go after Alonso. He's next up. Oh my goodness me, that was close. This track is risky, it wants to bite, and no, you can get punished for making mistakes. Look at the run we get here on Alonso though, as we go to the outside. Can we get Raikkonen as well? Not quite. I was being a bit more cautious that lap with the braking. I didn't want to do the same thing as last lap, but we've got a lot of momentum here. Can we go around the outside through here? Not quite. Cut back underneath, around the outside through here. We're trying to experiment with different overtaking opportunities. That's a nice one. Very nice move from us. Into the top 10 we go. Lando next up. We can win this race. Absolutely. Through the final corner. Not quite flat through that left, King. Just a slight lift. But now we're going to kick out and get the speed here on the McLaren. Go to the outside this time. Let's see if we can outbrake Lando into the corner. Oh, we can outbrake him, but we may have outbroke ourselves there. Had to be careful to not run into the gravel. But we're now P9 ahead of Lando. Ricardo's next. DRS wide open, but we're not really close enough to really challenge here. But we'll see if we can set him up for the exit of turn 3. Through the hairpin we go. Nicely done, but didn't really get the drive. But I think I'm close enough to try something here. Do we dive, Ricardo? Up the inside. Let's get the elbows out and have a bit of fun here. Outside through this one, is that possible? That'll give us the inside for the left. What a great little scrap, but Ricardo just holds on. Best believe though, we're going to send it on him whenever we can. Just try to be careful. I'm trying to read what the AI are doing behaviour wise. Yeah, this is the one. Around the outside. Inside through here. Ricardo tries to go on the outside. It's going to be a drag race out of here. Who's going to get ahead into the next corner? We managed to go on the outside and get it done. Nice. Using the downforce there and the clean air to just swoop around the outside. And that's P8 for us. We can now go after Sainz. now that I've hit my stride, 98% difficulty, probably a bit too easy. I could have gone up to 100 at maximum, but even then, I don't think 100 would have been enough. Let's get signs though. Line them up. Line them up one by one. Another one down, that's Carlos. So we're now lap 5 and up into the top 7. All signs back up the inside there. I had to just correct a little bit. He was trying to re-challenge. Luckily though, we managed to see it coming and we back off. Gasly next. And that'll be a top 6 for us. Oh no. Oh boy. Well, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate the love tap. That's just spun me around in the right direction. That's got me out of trouble there. Seems like Mattia wanted to have a word. Alright, let's get back on it. We can still do a good job here. Oh, Lando's run that in a bit wide through there. Do I want to try this? Do I want to try this? Yes, I do. Send it. Full send through there. Maximum commitment. Can we get Carlos as well? If I can line this left-hander up. Look at that. Starting to get that confidence now through here to make these moves. And we'll get Carlos now on the pit straight. So flashback to last lap pretty much. Do the same move twice over. Oh no, no, I'm going to the pit lane. Oh boy. I got way too confident. No. Oh no. Can we get anything out of this race now? Can we salvage anything? We need to get back on the track here. Are we too far back? Too far gone? What position are we in? We're P20. Oh boy, we're going to have to fight hard to get something out of this. 3 laps to go. Right, can we not finish P20? We're about to find out. That was a very good lap. Great response. Even with no momentum out the final corner, we still set a personal best. Just because I had a clear track and clean air. 2 laps to go. I think we can get something out of this. I've got plenty of ERS charge. And they're all nicely bunched up ahead of us. So it's going to be an intense final lap, folks. So strap yourselves in. We are going to make it. We've arrived. It's time to make these moves. Mazepin first up. Full send into this final part of the lap here. We've got 4 cars to pass. I want to get all 4 of them. Stroll is at the front of this sort of 4-car train. Leaders in the last lap. Full commitment now. DRS open. We're going to leave nothing on the table as we try to get these places back. Turn 1, 3rd gear. We're just going to pick up the traction out of there. Nice. Right, we're already full power. Let's open the DRS. Mazepin, 1 down. Schumacher next. I think we need to lunge this one a little bit on the brakes and be brave. At the inside of Schumacher here into turn 3. He holds on though. Didn't quite get the move done, but we've got DRS again. And this time we're going to get it done. There we go. Let's make sure we don't spin now. Keep it very tidy through this section. Russell next up. Then it's Stroll. Oh, Schumacher having a look up the inside, but we managed to stay in front. Right, full commitment now with the engine mode through here. We're going to go flat out and make up a lot of ground on George Russell. I'll give us the inside line into this one. Up the inside. Can we get Stroll? Not quite, but we'll set him up for the exit. Stroll struggles to get off the corner. So we're going to go down the inside here. Going to keep the engine mode turned up. So I want to make up as many places as possible in this final sector. Russell, another one down. Ocon next. Can we get one more car here before the end of the race? Need to nail this final part of the lap, which we do. Through the final corner. And it's going to be P14 to the line. It's going to be close. Oh, we didn't quite get it. So close. Well, I'll be honest, that race had everything. You know, Spinala's good pace, nice overtakes. The AI behaved very, very well. Dare I say, the best I've seen the AI perform on Assetto Corsa in terms of behaviour and just using their common sense a little bit. So really good to see, and I really actually enjoyed that more than I expected. So I'll leave all the links, guys, to the mods used in the video, as I said in the intro, down below in the description. So if you have Assetto Corsa on PC, give it a go yourselves. Let me know what you think. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for this video here today. The return to the Korean Grand Prix. If you have any more suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll have a look, I'll see what I can do. If it sounds good, I might give it a crack. So be creative and let me know what you think. But anyway guys, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's try and hit over 1,000 likes on this video as my phone goes off. And yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed it, and as always, a big shout out to members for supporting the content. I really appreciate it. Finally, check out 2 videos on screen if you have missed them. But that's it from me here today, and I'll see you all next time.